Alright everyone, what is going on and welcome back to today's video. In today's video we're back with another episode of Fallout 4. This is episode number 63, and I apologize for sitting on the pause menu, but I did pause kind of awkwardly in the last episode. And I do feel like there's going to be stuff. Actually, we'll cover it real quick, and we'll get to the point where he asks us to obviously approach him, which is quite clearly going to happen. And then I'll do the rest of this intro, so let's just get out of pause. Is that what we're up to now? Talking to him?
Hey, we talked about this. He survived the gauntlet. He
No,
was
here we
smart
go.
enough to take my advice and strong enough to kill Colt. He's what we need. How about we show some respect for our new leader, huh?
He'll get respect when he earns respect.
Amen.
Yeah, right, well there you go. But with that said, thank you for checking this video out. Oh, sorry, he's still going.
Hell out of here. I'll show the boss around.
They're leaving. I think he has more dialogue up his sleeve, to be honest. He's going to open the door and be like, get in here, get in here.
What did I tell you? Worked like a charm.
No.
We're not finished here.
Yeah, well, I'm not ready to talk to you. Alright, so we're up to talking to him now. Thank you guys for checking this video out. If you do end up enjoying it, please do make sure to leave a like, drop a sub notification bell. Also, make sure to come check my Twitch stream. Link's in the description down below. I'd love to see you guys there. A like really does help this video get out. If you can leave a like if you enjoy anything about it, please do. And also over on the Twitch streams, we've been playing Elden Ring. I know that game has a lot of hype behind it. If that's interesting to you, I'm definitely going to be there playing Elden Ring. Either struggling or on a good run. That's about my two options when I'm playing Elden Ring. There's no real in between. With that said, that's all I really have to say. I don't think the intro needs to be any longer. We might as well get into this. This is Nuka World. Technically, this is like the proper introduction. Like what I did last episode was just like the way into Nuka World. This episode will most likely be the actual introduction to the area known as Nuka World. So let's go ahead and do that. And without further ado, just talk to Gage.
As I was saying, worked like a charm.
Joke had tougher challenges. I'm gonna say that.
That guy was nothing. I've had tougher challenges.
Bullshit. Without me, I'd be scraping your guts off the floor. I get that you have no idea what's going on and everything is coming at you real fast. But you need to listen. Taking out Coulter wasn't just a last-minute decision. It was something a few of us here have been working on for a while. Now that he's actually gone, we've got ourselves a vacancy in the overboss department. And guess what? You just got the job. All I'm asking is that you trust me on this and give it a shot. I swear, it'll be worth it.
Sarcastic, I'm in charge, question mark. I think that's a solid question to ask.
First you lure me in here, and now you want me to run the place?
Something like that. Let me explain. There are 3 raider gangs that run the show at Nuka World. The Disciples, the Operators, and the Pack. And yeah, if the names didn't give it away, these ain't your typical raiders. These morons don't exactly play nice with each other. Thanks to Coulter, this place is a powder keg just waiting to blow sky high. One wrong move, and we're going to have a bloodbath on our hands. I think you have what it takes to turn things around and keep these gangs from tearing each other apart.
Sounds like fun. Threat engage, better pay well, I'll say that.
Fine, but it better pay well. I'm not doing this for free.
Don't worry. If it's caps you want, you'll be swimming in them soon enough. Now, I'm sure you got a lot of questions, but this ain't the place. Meet me at the Overbosses, your new quarters. The restaurant on top of good old Fizz Top Mountain. We can talk there. Just let me get that door for you. There.
He said there way before he actually did it. What'd I end up killing him with? No, that's right. Oh, well, there you go, we're in. Don't think we're meant to speak to him
Gage,
right now.
Let's keep the conversating between us, okay?
There you go.
Meet me in the Overboss quarters.
Alright, well, an ambitious plan. There you go. Nuka World. As far as I remember, there's nothing in here that's really worth looking at. Just go to Nuka World. This is the door to it. This is the official beginning, I suppose, once we get through this door. Here we are, Nuka World. I decided to cut that loading screen out because that was long as hell, but it's rightfully so. This is the first time I've come into this area, so of course it's going to be a longer cut. Loading screen. Let's start talking to people.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
Hey there.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not
You're
what
irrelevant.
you're out
This
to
is the main thing.
We expect you to show a little appreciation. We make sure you've got enough to eat and drink. We provide security. Without us, you'd be food for the bloodworms. You can either do your job and earn your keep, or we can throw your ass outside the park. Or maybe you think you're better off out there, alone and unarmed. No! No, I'll get back to work. That's better.
You're right.
Just working hard, like always.
Fair enough.
If you're wearing a collar, it's because you asked for it. Ain't no one's a slave that don't want to be.
What a dickhead.
Well, hello there, young fella. Welcome to Nuka World. I'm Mira, your friendly Nuka World informational robotic assistant. Is this your first visit to Nuka World?
Yep.
As a matter of fact, it is.
Well, that's terrific. We're so happy to welcome you to Nuka World. Now, before you set off on your grand Nuka adventure, let me tell you about error, system malfunction.
Are you finished wasting my time, you filthy low-life scabber? Cause I'm getting bored, and when I get bored, I get violent.
Major malfunction.
You are clearly suffering from some kind of major malfunction.
The only malfunction I've got is this idiot scabber standing in front of me. Maybe I should solve my little problem permanently.
System restored. Oops, sorry about that little glitch. Data logs indicate unauthorized tampering with my personality subroutines. Please contact a Nuka World maintenance technician as soon as possible.
Tell me the details.
Tell me more about this tampering incident.
Internal systems monitoring recorded an unauthorized shutdown and reboot. When functionality was restored, several behavioral parameters had been altered. My audio receptors recorded the entire event, and I submitted a holotape recording per standard security procedures. Now don't you worry, even despite that unfortunate incident, I'm still operating at well over 61% normal capacity. As I was about to say, I have a little tip to help you make the most of your exciting Nuka World adventure. Be sure to collect park medallions as you enjoy our amazing rides and attractions. There's a special reward if you collect a full set. If you have any questions about Nuka World, I'd be delighted to answer them.
I did that last time I played, I remember.
Time is the right time to enjoy a cold, refreshing Nuka-Cola.
Park layout. I mean, that's probably something I should be asking.
Tell me about the different areas of the park.
With pleasure. Set a course for the stars in the galactic zone and see the amazing future of mankind's journey into space. Explore Starport Nuka and blast into adventure aboard the Nuka Galaxy roller coaster. Travel back in time to Dry Rock Gulch, where you can walk the dusty streets of a frontier town. See history come to life in our authentic reenactments of cowboys and gunslingers as they tame the Wild West. Witness the wonder of nature in Safari Adventure, home to an amazing collection of exotic animals from all over the world. Challenge the hedge maze and climb the towering treehouse, where you'll enjoy a commanding view of our magnificent menagerie. Be sure to visit Kitty Kingdom, a magical realm where fantasy meets fun for the whole family. Your younger tykes will love to go for a spin on the giant Ferris wheel, and be sure to take a tour of King Cola's castle. Finally, in celebration of its worldwide debut, we've revamped the World of Refreshment ride to feature a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. What else would you like to know?
That's actually a lot. That feels like more than I remember.
In that case, thanks for error.
That's kind of crazy, actually. It just seems really high.
You're still here? Get the hell out of my face, you miserable, dung-sniffing dirt scrapper!
System restored. Have a great day.
Yeah, right. Well, there you go. Interesting indeed. So at the moment we have an ambitious plan, and we have precious metals. That's our two options at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I think, well, obviously we're not gonna do precious metals. That's a very in-depth side area. Okay, no, yeah, that seems about right. Now I'm looking at the map. I remember there being 5 areas, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, she's named, so.
Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good, Shank. I don't bring you bullshit.
Hey, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Wanted to say,
Here,
no hard feelings.
earn this.
All right?
Anything else you find out?
You lied to me.
You lied to me.
I know, and I'm sorry. But if you ever cared about anyone, you'd do the same thing. I don't have any family. Living family. I lost them when Coulter and his gangs took this place from us. Now, these traders are all I have left. They're my family now. Every time Coulter sent me out to lure people into the gauntlet, I didn't have a choice. I had to do it, or he'd kill someone I cared about. I'm just sorry you had to get caught up in all this.
Fair enough.
It's all right, Harvey. I understand.
Good to hear, boss.
I mean, he's got a collar on, so he's obviously
Figured
a
I'd find
slave
myself in
of
this
some sort.
situation before. I thought for sure I'd be a goner. Well, better get back to it.
Well, there's a missed quest to cross off. Where the hell did Shank and that other lady go? Here's Shank.
Huh.
I know he's a
So
side.
you're the new
He's got a side
overboss.
mission.
I expect you and I are gonna have a lot to discuss in the future.
Hey,
Coulter sure left you a mess, didn't he?
Not him yet. Pretty sure you have something to do with him later on. I don't remember when though. That's the way out. Where does that actually go? It's like the exterior of Nuka-Cola Station. Fair enough. Trader. Nothing important there. This is one of the gangs, I believe. I don't know if I can get in yet. Let's try.
Welcome to the nest, boss. We was wondering when you'd make it down here. Mason's been waiting for you.
No, I can go in. Okay. Well, we might as well do it now. I'm pretty sure you get asked to do it later anyway. You quite clearly do have to meet the people that you're going to be associating with throughout the rest of this whole DLC, so it would be silly not to just do it on my own accord. That's an interesting spray paint for the power armor, to be fair. Dude's holding a Nuka-Cola base. Is it a base? I don't even don't know anymore. Anyway.
Ain't no one sad about Coulter. Just screw this up.
Yes?
Mason tarred and feathered the last alphas.
It doesn't seem like there's many other people to talk to around here. Pack Scaver. Pack Survivalists. They're not even real.
No? I walked right up.
Exactly. Most can handle this shit without bothering you. Do you need help finding your voice?
No, I can handle it.
There's plenty of collars in the kennels.
Yeah, right. Alrighty, Mason. What do you got for me?
Hey there.
Now that I get a closer look at you, not sure I'm buying this new overboss thing.
We're in this together.
We're all in this together. This can be good for everyone.
Yeah, sure, boss. We're gonna be one big happy family. Name's Mason, the Pax Alpha. This here's our side of town. You might be overboss for now, but I'm the boss of the pack, and it's gonna stay that way. Long as you don't go forgetting that, we're gonna be fine.
Fair enough.
Let's work together, Mason. Yeah, I'm not interested in ruining your gig.
If that ain't a lie, then things might end up all right between us. Look, it ain't like anyone's broke up about Coulter. Just figured on his replacement being, well, different. The GAGE says you're the boss now, so you're the boss.
Coulter was weak. Don't worry. I have plans. I'll say don't worry.
Don't worry. Gage knew what he was doing.
Jury's still out on that. but ain't likely you're gonna be any worse than Coulter. Don't get me wrong, Coulter was definitely overboss. Not a man to mess with. And things were good in the beginning. Real good. But that was a year ago. Then Coulter went soft. Wanted to take stock in what we achieved.
Could be worse.
Things could be worse. Trust me. I've seen it.
No shit. You've all seen it worse. Sure, this place beats living in the shitholes we had out there. But it ain't the palace of caps we signed up for. Ain't none of us happy. Not even the disciples. And they're normally a chipper bunch so long as they're drenched in blood. Things were going to hell fast. Gage put the brakes on that. Got us together and promised he'd find someone to deal with Coulter.
The truth about Gage and Coulter, I wish I could ask, but I'll be a good leader. Fair enough.
You can trust me. I'll be a good leader.
No offense, but you just got here. We'll see what you can do. Look, let's cut to the chase. You gonna do right by the pack?
Treat equally.
We intend to treat all the gangs equally.
Ain't no two things in this world that's truly equal, boss. Everything has its place. One gang is gonna end up on top, and one on the bottom. It's a simple law of nature. One last thing before I let you go. There's always work to do around here, keeping the zoo in order. If you're ever able to lend a hand, drop by. Loyalty's a two-way street.
Alright, I'll do that now then.
Hey there. You bored? Looking for something to do?
Yeah, sure.
Here to help.
No kidding. All right then. One of our caravans got ambushed. They're holed up and licking their wounds. The trouble's close. Go help them. They're not dead already.
Alright.
Sign me up.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
Oh, there you go. We got a couple side missions I'd like to do a few. I feel like each faction will have close to an infinite amount of side quests depending on how long you dwell on the main story. But I'd definitely like to do a few. I'm not just gonna leave them behind, I suppose you could say. But with that said, that is Mr. Coulter. What is? I hope that's right. I may have forgotten his name already. I'm not sure. Hope not. What's going on over here?
Caught one of the traders stealing food.
Yeah? What did you do to him?
Turned him loose outside the gate.
sheep or a wolf?
Yeah. Then I got in a little extra target practice.
Dumbass traders.
Yeah, right. This dude's just sniping.
So let me get this straight. Some scaver makes it through the gun, takes out the boss, and now we're all supposed to follow him? How does that work? He ain't even a raider.
All I know is Gage was in the mountain the other day and he had a real long talk with Nisha. In private.
Gage? How the hell with that guy? What's he ever done around here?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I saw. You want to know more about what's going on? Maybe you should ask Mason.
What do I look like? An idiot? If you ain't standing out, you ain't worth looking at.
Yeah, right. I wonder what's in Cappy's Cafe. I'm trying to remember the areas. I don't remember Cappy's Cafe, to be completely honest, but we shall.
I think you missed a spot. Sweep that patch again.
Just leave me alone. Raiders keep talking about blood worms. I hope I never find out what those are.
I got that tough guy.
Just having a little fun, Granny. Keeping the kid on his toes.
Wasting time now. No, it's not.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up.
Thirsty work running the bar. Don't you worry, sweetheart. I got you covered.
Barter.
Sure. Let's take a look.
You bet.
No, thank you. She doesn't seem to have much to say. This dude has a name.
Hey there, Mr. Boss, sir. Lauren sells the drinks. We want to talk to her.
Don't
Hey.
worry about me.
Never been much for conversation. I'm sure there's lots more interesting people to talk to around here than...
Maybe he has something to do with it later, but he doesn't have a name at the moment. Not much in here. Just a bar, I suppose, just to make it look more lived in. Maybe, I don't know. Alright, the Parlor is one of the main areas. I know that.
Damn, Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
I don't even know what's over here.
Not supposed to hurt the other players. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other, though.
Fair enough. Yeah, these suits are irrelevant. Operators. Alright, this is where the... This is the operators.
We'd all consider.
I think I went past the disciples. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if I went past them. I said one of them has like a big like stage, I think. It's the parlor, that is. Yeah, I think that's this one actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
So, our new overboss is a vault dweller.
Or ice in a vault dweller.
You can go.
Operator, Mags, William. Alright.
Hey.
Well, I suppose we all owe you for putting down Coulter.
Man was an idiot. Made us all look bad.
A clown stuck in his own little car. I guess we can take some solace in the fact that someone finally gave him what he deserved. I want to know, what did you feel as you did it? When you brought that walking pile of human garbage to his knees?
Bored then, bored now.
Bored? Kind of like this conversation, now that you mention it.
Hey, you don't get to talk to Mags that way.
It's all right, William. Regardless, Gage's decree means that you're the new overboss. I suppose we can only hope you work out better than the last one. I'm Mags. This is my brother, William.
Pleasure.
Along with our co-conspirator, Lizzie, we run this crew. Call ourselves the Operators. You'll come to understand soon enough that we are the only gang you should be backing around here. Because we're the only ones who see this place for what it is. A temple. A testament to the only thing that matters in this world.
Soda?
Soda?
Huh. Not quite.
Caps. This place was built for the sole purpose of taking caps out of the pockets of fools. We only joined Gage and Coulter's little menagerie in order to restore it to that goal. Though by somewhat more cutthroat methods than I expect its founders intended.
Instead, Coulter had us sitting on our asses for the better part of a year while he lived large in his damn mountaintop.
And that means, if you're going to be in charge around here, we'd like some assurances that you intend to bring this place back to its true purpose. And that we're going to get back to robbing folks of their fucking money.
Money's my goal.
My goal is to use this place to make all the money I can.
Well, it's about damn time.
I look forward to seeing your claims put into action. So, you're welcome in the parlor whenever you like. Make yourself at home. And if you think you might be interested in running some jobs for us, you just come speak to me. And we'll all be anxiously awaiting getting this place back to doing what it does best.
Hey there.
Overboss, operators could use your skills if you've got some time.
That's what I'm here for.
Sure, whatever you need.
Then I won't waste any more of your time than I have to. The Pack continue to be a thorn in our side. Sounds like they're trying to make a new ally out in the wastes. I'd like the chance to present our case. Apply this shock collar to her. If you can do it without being detected, wonderful. Otherwise, feel free to pummel her into agreement.
Payment?
I trust there'll be something in this for me.
We're no charity. Good work will be compensated.
You're up.
My kind of work.
Then I'll leave you to it.
The character seems to be turning into some sort of a criminal in this DLC. You don't have much choice. You just have to adapt, I suppose, to make sure you don't die to these scabbers, I suppose. I guess that's your goal. Alright, well, there's one more gang. As I said, I'm not sure if I passed him yet.
Out of the ordinary around here, have you? Maybe something hidden, shaped like a bottle cap.
I thought we told you to keep your ass at the market. If you're looking for something, you can find it there, like everyone else.
I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
Nisha really only has one rule around here.
Nuka World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
It's impressive.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty impressive.
It sure is. You can just imagine the children smiling and happy, all drinking Nuka-Cola and having the time of their lives. It must have been magical. The name's Sierra Petrovita. I traveled all the way from the capital wasteland to visit this place. Maybe you've heard about my Nuka-Cola Museum?
I was gonna say, is this the girl from Fallout 3? I was just thinking about it, I'm like, maybe they referenced her. She did have a Nuka-Cola Museum, the girl in Fallout 3. I'm not exactly sure if that's her name though. I assume it is though. It seems like some sort of a reference. Of course.
Yeah, the Nuka-Cola Museum. Everyone's heard of that.
Really? That's great! I'm so glad word is catching on. Maybe I'll get more visitors soon. You just made my day! Here, let me return the favor. It's not really cold anymore, but I'm sure it still tastes great. Well, I'd stay and chat some more, but I've gotta get back to my search.
What do you need?
I could help you out if you want.
Oh, no thanks. I kind of need to keep this a secret. It's really important to me, and I just don't know you very well.
I'm a fellow Nuka-Cola fan.
I'm a fellow Nuka-Cola fan, so you can definitely trust me.
Wow, really? That's great. In fact, that gives me an idea. I've read all kinds of things about the park, and I'd love to tell someone about it. How about I give you a little tour of Nuka Town here, and when it's over, I'll share my secret. What do you say?
I guess that's the only option I have, isn't it?
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay, then let's get started. Right this way, if you please.
Yeah, well, looks like we gotta do this. We will follow her. I mean, if she takes me to places I wouldn't have known about before, then yeah, sure.
Boring as hell since Nisha made us team up.
Thought she wasn't allowed up here, or is she using me to get up here?
Top mountain here provides a commanding view of Nuka Town, USA, and the other areas of the park. Some of the finest and most expensive dining in the park was found at Top Grill, which you can see up on the mountain slope.
Can you walk a little bit faster? My goodness, I might have to ditch the tour.
That last one died too fast. I'm losing my touch.
Don't tell me you actually go inside. Okay, good.
Not all of the attractions at Nuka World were rides. The Nuka-Cade here boasted dozens of exciting games of skill for the whole family to enjoy. Winning the games meant earning tickets you could spend to get all kinds of awesome Nuka-Cola merchandise. If I'd been around back then, I'd probably have spent a whole week in here trying to win all the prizes.
Understanding the operators ain't hard. They know how to live. The other gangs, dying is more than I
was gonna say she's gonna get shot. She's tanked a shot in her arm. What a legend. It's a very slow tour, and but I'm gonna do it because I don't know, whatever the secret is, you need to know.
With its brightly colored design and delicious burgers and fries, it's no surprise Kathy's Cafe was hugely popular with kids. The cafe was best known for its super spicy Nuka Blast Burger, which was so hot, it was nicknamed the A-bomb on a bun. On the park's busiest days, the line to get into the cafe was said to stretch all the way to Top Mountain.
Yeah, right. Well, she's still going. I'm guessing we're gonna get a tour of the pack. I mean, she might take me to the disciples if I'm lucky. Maybe not. Maybe yes. I don't know. Oh, no. We're looking at this whole area.
Past the market is Nuka World's front gate, which led to this entrance plaza. It was widely believed that the park's average daily attendance numbered in the tens of thousands. Of course, the Nuka-Cola Corporation never released official figures, but from everything I've read, I think that's a low estimate. You might have seen the robot dressed like a big red Nuka-Cola bottle. That's Nira, the park's informational attendant. She might be the only one in the park who's as enthusiastic about Nuka-Cola as I am. And that concludes the tour.
There we go.
Pretty good, huh?
Very informative, thank you.
That was very informative, thank you.
It was my pleasure, especially since none of the gangs wanted to hear any of that. Believe me, I tried. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed with this stuff since the first time I tasted it. I collect all the merchandise I can find, like these awesome Cappy glasses I'm wearing. But these aren't just ordinary sunglasses. They were part of a really cool contest that started just before the war. And the winner of the contest would get to meet the famous John Caleb Bradburton himself.
I know that name.
Bradburton. I remember that name. He was the guy who invented Nuka-Cola, right?
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find 10 images of Cappy, the Nuka-Cola mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special glasses can reveal it. Now I know what you're thinking. Bradburton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
Yeah, right.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
Good point. You're new here after all. You should learn everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Yeah, right. Equip the Cappy glasses. I suppose we can do that before we end the episode. Let's have a look. Okay, it doesn't affect your vision at all. It probably affects my looks though. What do I look like right now? Don't care. Shut up. I'd rather my sunglasses for now though. Until later, of course. Alright, with that said, that's where I'm going to call this episode. Thank you for checking this one out. If you did not enjoy it, please make sure you leave a like, drop a sub, notification bell. Also, make sure to come check out my Twitch stream. Links in the description now. I'd love to see you guys there. And with that said, we will be back with more Outer Worlds tomorrow. Hopefully someone is still enjoying that series. Hopefully someone's still enjoying this series. With that said, that is Nuka World for today, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.